My name is Edmanuel I reside in Lawrence, Massachusetts, and I've been involved with New Brothers for approximately 6 years now. First, it's impacted my relationship with God heavily. I gotta say there's been a lot of growth in a spiritual sense, just because of the nature of the ministry itself, where it's some brothers getting together. Some of us were released from incarceration, some of us were just stepping into the meeting, but there's edification. It's made me want to become a better man, a better father to my daughter, and a better son to my mother, and my other immediate family also. It's given me boldness to really step out of my shell and let them know about God.
My name is Paul. I'm from Beverly, right next door to Salem here. I've been involved with New Brothers just about a year now. Without New Brothers, there's a good chance I would have slipped back and just probably started getting bitter at everything and just felt unloved and unwanted. Very easy to get sour of the rejection of one church, and very easy to fall back into worldly ways. And if we go back into those worldly ways and we backslide there, for us, we're going back to jail. And it was just not a fun place to be. So, the fact that you have several nights that you can meet and, give God the praise and meet with Christian brothers and all that, just a tremendous, tremendous blessing and help to keep you from going back to the old ways. But it helps to have the affirmation of faith from that New Brothers gives you, not just from the leaders, but also from you, the brothers that are here, and that we formed a nice brothership. We call each other brother, and they actually mean it. It's not just an empty saying. It's it's coming from the heart, and it's coming from Christ. Like I said, Brother James and I, we text each other every morning. First thing in the morning, my phone going off with a text message. God bless you, Brother Paul, and all that. It's a great way to start a day.
My name is Robert Haskell. I've been involved with New Brothers for about 8 years. I'm originally from Roxbury. I live in Beverly now. Well, New Brothers is where my relationship with God started. I finally got straightened out, and a brother found me. Brother James came by and asked me to stop by one of the meetings, a Saturday night meeting in Lynn, and I found a home. There was true brothers that cared about each other, brothers that wanted to make sure that you were doing okay before you left. When I first walked into my first meeting, I was quiet, as I always was. I sat with my back against the wall because that's the way I did. Nobody walked behind me. That's the way it was in prison. That's the way I did it. And I listened to what the brothers were talking about. And I listened, and I want a piece of this. I want some of this.
I wound up in jail and realized I was at rock bottom, far away from home, no visits.
I had just come out of the hospitals and group therapies. I tried to kill myself 3 times.
But I realized that God was there the whole time with me. At my lowest point, he was still right there with me. And what that installed in me was a sense of I can trust him with anything. And I came out of there learning that I can just turn the fight over to God. I don't have to fight those battles. And just being here just helps keep my faith strong.
My back was against the wall, even in my own home. I don't care where I was. It wasn't until I hit New Brothers that I went from the back of the church to the 5th row in front. It's allowed me to open. It's allowed me to breathe. It's allowed me to say, okay, I have God. There's nothing else.
I was in a situation where I was homeless, and so, but I wanted to press into the ministry, and so, you know, just to grow in Christ, because I had grown so much inside the jail, and so I had contacted them, and they actually wrote a letter for me to have the permission to go to the meetings on Thursday nights in Haverhill. So Doug Gregan had formatted a letterhead with the ministries, you know, desire for me to join with them in Bible studies, and so I did. You know, I had stepped out of faith and gone into the meetings, and there was growth, you know.